Well, up next as we continue, regrets. You've had a few. Now there's a new way to deal with them. Also, a labor of love. Puppy rescuers on Long Island trying to find homes for hundreds of exploited dogs.
That's too funny.
Yeah. Well, we all have regrets. Now a new art exhibition here in Manhattan is encouraging people to share their regrets and help out charities for breast cancer survivors and people who are deaf and blind. And joining us now are the creators of the Regrets exhibition, Nicholas Ferris and Rani Free. And first of all, Nick, tell us a little bit about this exhibition. What is it?
The idea came to light. I was doing a previous exhibition in February called Napkins, which was napkin art.
I'm sorry, I missed that one. This sounds really exciting.
Yeah.
It was exciting. That's why we started talking about it.
I like to doodle napkins and drinks, so I did an exhibition. And Ronnie came to that exhibition, and we got talking, and we came up with the idea of regrets, and none of us quite know how it happened.
Were you having a discussion about your personal regrets? These deep things?
We just thought it'd be a really cool idea to do something about on the line of regrets.
Right.
Yeah, but Ronnie, the idea was, then suddenly you said, okay, look, everybody has regrets, right? And now we have to photograph these regrets.
Well, that was
You're
our
not
first,
a photographer.
Right. Our primary thing was, well, let's take pictures of each other, and we'll do each other's regrets, and I'll take your pictures, and you take my pictures. And then it just completely snowballed. We thought, oh, we should have people put their regrets on the website, too, and we could put that into the show as a part of the exhibition. And then it became a stage of regrets, so people could have their own regrets. And then it became, well, I want to write a book for it. Can you illustrate it? And it just kind of snowballed into...
All right, well, there's one right. There's a regret. I regret the fact that I've spent most of my life in a soul-destroying, structured office environment. Well,
I took that picture.
That's
I
one
stood
of
on
mine,
the
yes. Yeah. And I spent, 20 years in publishing and a lot of cubicles, a lot of offices. And,
this sounds a little narcissistic. You're putting your own regrets in this thing?
Yeah, it's our regrets as well as the public's.
Well, we hope that if we're vulnerable and we show our regrets, and really, like, some of them are very from the heart, from us, we would hope that people would feel the same way, that they could go on site, submit it anonymously, and feel that if we can do that, then why shouldn't they? And, we're exposing, our deepest, darkest.
And it's a big thing. I'm an English guy, stiff upper lip, and it's very difficult for me to open up my regrets. And so it was a challenge to open yourself up and then create a photograph to that regret. And,
So this thing has sort of spontaneously combusted, hasn't it? I mean, people are really
enough.
diving into the website and sharing their regrets. Some of which we can't share with our viewing audience right now, even though this is cable.
I know, but I still think about some of the things that I've seen on the website, and
like
I hope.
What?
One that stands out to me all the time is I regret not being myself. I hide myself always. And I thought, how did that person feel when they wrote that after they pressed send? Was that just like a release? I don't know. I mean, we've never done this before, so I don't know how people are going to react. I just hope that...
Now, there's a picture that you took to illustrate that regret. Was that your regret?
That's my regret.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Did you give up on yourself?
Yeah. Well, we called that's bird song because there's a little bird that was sitting on a branch there. But it's about a regret that I had. I gave up playing the saxophone, which was a great love of my life, and I never was quite as good as I wanted to be. And instead of, I guess, pushing through, I gave it up. And I think all the time, what if I kept doing it?
Do you feel better now that you've done that?
It makes me want to take lessons again, actually.
And I think that's a good thing about the exhibition. But we're not trying to preach to people, but we're showing them something that's normally hidden. Normally, you don't see people's regrets, you don't hear about them, but it gives you an opportunity to be a voyeur, be introspective.
Well, it's appropriate. That's you in the tub, isn't it, that we're looking at right there?
Yes,
again.
I took that one, too. He had shorts on.
That was a tough one.
I would have had great regrets if he hadn't.
No, he did.
Yeah. Well, listen, this is interesting. It's fascinating.
It was fun to do.
It's a little zany, but people are loving it, and it's for a good cause. So.
It is.
Absolutely.
Yes,
You Can Thrive is an amazing charity right here in Manhattan. And,
well, the thing is free. How are you raising money for charity?
By people giving donations when they come along, and by buying artwork.
They're yelling at me. They're regretting we're running over.
Sorry.
So figure out how to photograph the control room, will you?
We will.
Yes.
We will. Yes.
We'll put that. We'll post that on the site.
Okay.
Regrets.
Yes.
Please do.
Please do.
All right,
NickandRani.com. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now to look at the other big news of the day across the country and around the world, your MSNBC 1.